The triumph I'm feeling right now is probably pretty similar to what Lewis and Clark felt when they hit the Pacific. Only not really, because they didn't have to contend with hours of video editing and the whole rigmarole of keeping an interactive web series afloat. Honestly, Lewis probably would have never made it if he had social media. He was bipolar as it is, so. Looking back now, LA was a bust, and I'm looking for ways to curb my disappointment. The plan was to chat up locals at Venice Beach, but boardwalk musicians were out in droves, and I felt like I was encroaching on their territory. Taking requests feels too similar to looking for wrecks to me. I was also planning to cold show up to the Netflix headquarters to pitch some ideas, but I couldn't find an operational front door to knock on. Maybe that's for the best, though. I didn't smell my best that day. I hear you're doing big things in LA these days.
Oh, really?
Come on, man. You don't have to be modest with me. Listen, I'm actually in town right now. Yeah, I would love to catch up and
out on Sunset at 12:30.
Like 12:30 today. No. That's great. That'll be perfect. That'll be great, man. Hey, man, I got a business luncheon I gotta go to. Do you mind if I just jump in your shower for a bit?
Oh man, hey,
Okay.
well, just sorry. We talked about it, remember? We talked about it on the phone. I really can't have you in the concrete zone. That's just...
Listen, this JJ, my friend, he's a pretty heavy hitter here these days, so I just don't know if he's gonna take me seriously if I smell like
I
this.
mean, he's gonna have to, you know? I just can't, I can't let you in the house, you know? That's...
All right, yeah.
I got a hose. Like, if you wanna, like, the environmental or whatever, you can, like, reuse, like, some of this.
Do you need a membership at Planet Fitness to go in there?
Yeah. You know, the Chevron on Lions, you don't need quarters to get water and air, you know, like for your tires. I don't use the water because I don't know what it's for, or where it comes from. But I mean, if you don't want to run up my water bill, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's great. Thanks for the recommendation. I was thinking Lucas would let me use his shower since I tested negative back in Phoenix, but I sneezed upon my arrival and he decided to keep me at a distance for the rest of my stay. So that's great about the Amazon job.
Yeah, keeps me busy, gives me something to do during the shutdown, and I'm very grateful to have it work, you know.
Definitely. I've been doing this, you've probably seen some of them online. I'm doing that whole blog thing.
Oh, are you?
Recommendation Nation. I'll ask for recommendations on social media, and then that will kind of like dictate the route that I go. But it's just frustrating because I feel like it needs to be on a platform for it to be more interactive. More eyeballs, more recommendations. You know what I mean? So.
TikTok is big. China and stuff.
Well, no, it's more, that's one thing. You know how Scorsese says that cinema is being devalued to content? I'm making content into cinema. So it needs to be something a bit more, What about Amazon? I mean, you probably work with people that might be interested in something like this. You know, to put it on Amazon.
I drive a van.
Well, look, that's great. I mean, I've been driving a lot too. It's it gets me out of my head. Yeah, James Cameron was a truck driver, so.
He was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Catching up with JJ was good, but it felt off somehow, like we weren't on the same page about my project and its import. He took me to his favorite dispensary after In-N-Out, and now I'm wondering whether he just hung out with me for the referral discount. But whatever. It was good to see the few other friends that time and sprawl allowed.
No, but how are you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm talking to real Alex. I'm not talking, are you okay? I'm talking, are you okay?
Whatever look you're going for,
Yeah.
doesn't work for me.
You're doing okay?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm just worried.
Yeah, you are an idiot.
But I love you, though.
I just hate that I missed Lamb, Greeny, and Darren, just to name a few who could probably advance my career in some way. I did end up reconnecting with my ex-co-host Tom, but to be honest, that was the biggest disappointment of them all. Tom? 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 Dude, what happened to your leg?
Alex, you look like shit. You look terrible.
Well, you told me that you were living it up in Santa Monica. I didn't think that meant squatting in an abandoned house with a busted leg. Is this your house, Tom?
Alex, the real estate market is such that most houses are empty, and you can just sleep in them. Okay?
So why am I here, Tom?
Well, aren't you making this show all about recommendations?
It surprises me you're watching it. You're watching it?
Well, I had to see
You get the concept?
Well, first I thought you started a multi-level marketing scheme because you did it all on Facebook. Who gives you recommendations? Your mom's friends?
What are you talking about?
No one uses Facebook, Alice. Everyone's on TikTok, okay? Gangnam Style. Everyone's on TikTok, us youths. And then I started reading the captions. I don't watch any of it. I started reading the captions on Instagram. And I see you're doing this thing, you're looking for recommendations, and I have a good one for you, so.
Yeah, I can't believe this. I actually thought you invited me here to apologize. I don't bury the hatchet. I don't know.
Let me guess, you're upset because I made you front the deposit at the Parkside Lounge.
Yeah.
And then I left and moved to Los Angeles without telling you.
Yeah.
And haven't talked to you since just right now.
Well, you invited me
I
here.
thought you'd come down to Santa Monica and hear my recommendation.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, I'm not allowed to get this brace wet. And it's been a few days. And I need my major crevices washed.
Okay, I'm leaving.
No, Alex,
it was
Alex,
good seeing
Alex.
you. It was good seeing you.
No, Alex! Alex is a washcloth! Alex!
Yeah, didn't get to see Lamb, like I said, but he did recommend the Sequoia National Park, and I can totally see why. We've had that whole does size matter debate going for nearly a decade, and in this case, it definitely does. Redwoods are tagged way more often than dogwoods, for instance. So touche, Lamb, you win this round. I mean, I've always known that it's a novelty. I just, it really does matter in this case.